TA-500 loop sealant is a one-part environmentally friendly sealant designed to fill and seal inductive loop slots. TA-500 is a non-hazardous material and cleans up with water. It comes ready to use, requiring only stirring prior to use. TA-500 is modified with polymer for greater flexibility and adhesion in both asphalt and concrete slots. Using TA-500 will increase your productivity and thereby your profitability. This video will demonstrate how quick and easy TA-500 is to use and how to properly seal a loop with it. For demonstration purposes, we will be sealing a 6-foot by 40-foot quadrupole loop. We'll start by making the loop on the roadway. To lay out the loop, we use a template to efficiently mark out both ends of the loop. After we have marked our loop, we will cut a 2-inch by 3/8 inch wide saw cut using the dry cutting method. You can also wet cut when using TA-500 loop sealant. If you are wet cutting, make sure there is no standing water in the slot. Slots that are slightly damp or moist are recommended to ensure desired penetration and adhesion of TA-500 in the slot. Standing water will create voids in the sealant. As you can see, the slot is now full of dust and debris. Using an air hose and compressor, make sure all dust and debris is blown out of the cut. A leaf blower can also be used to clean the slot. The slot is now clean and ready for installation of the inductive loop wire. A wire roller is used to feed the wire into the slot. This allows quick installation and ensures that the wire is properly seated in the slot. Note how easily the wire is inserted into the slot and corners. This is one tool that will make your job easier and increase the productivity of your crew. Once the wire is in place, it's time to apply TA-500 loop sealant. First, stir TA-500 with a drywall paddle mixer and drill. Pre-drill a small hole in a bucket lid to prevent the sealant from splattering. This lid and mixer assembly is kept with a bucket of water for use the next day or the next loop. Stir TA-500 for 10 to 15 seconds. It should have a smooth, even consistency without lumps. Since TA-500 is reusable, we recommend that you mix all buckets at once. This can be done for the whole day by one person while loops are being marked and cut, or at the shop before the crew goes into the field. Do not overmix TA-500. To do so can induce air bubbles into the sealant. After stirring the sealant, place the paddle mixer in a bucket of water. Seal the lid. Stir for about 10 seconds. This will remove loop sealant from the mixer and prevent buildup. You're now ready to seal your loop with TA-500. Pour sealant from the bucket into the pour pot. Place the reservoir, the bottom part of the pour pot, over the slot. Squeeze the handle until the reservoir is filled with sealant. After the reservoir is full, start pulling the pour pot backwards at an even pace, filling the slot as you go. A technician with a V-shaped squeegee will follow behind the pour pot, pressing down on the squeegee until the bottom flattens, striking off excess sealant. This procedure reduces waste and ensures that the slot is properly filled. Approximately 5 to 7 gallons will seal a 6-foot by 40-foot loop and the home run. Your results may vary depending on the width and depth of the slot, length of the home run, and application technique. Continue until the entire loop is sealed. On average, you should be able to seal a 6 by 40-foot loop in less than 3 minutes. After the 6 by 40-foot section is completed, the home run must be sealed. Notice on these close-up shots how much sealant is needed to fill the slot properly. Again, follow the pour pot with a squeegee, striking off excess sealant as you go. Since TA-500 doesn't adhere to automobile tires, traffic needs only to be stopped momentarily while the home run is being filled. Traffic can be released immediately following completion of the home run. Now it's time for cleanup. TA-500 dries on the surface in approximately 5 to 10 minutes in warm weather, forming a skin that protects the wire from rain and traffic. Cure time will depend greatly on the width and depth of the slots filled and weather conditions. During the curing process, TA-500 may feel soft to the touch for several days after application without affecting the final results. The Band-Aid or excess sealant on the roadway will wear away within 2 to 3 months. Here are some frequently asked questions concerning TA-500. Is TA-500 considered a hazardous material? No, it's classified as a non-hazardous material, Class 55. Are there any special tools or costly equipment required? No, TA-500 can be poured directly from the container or any suitable applicator. However, we recommend using a pour pot and squeegee for maximum results. How much sealant is required per loop? TA-500 will fill and seal approximately 30 linear feet per gallon on a 1/4 inch by 2 inch slot cut. Why is TA-500 soft to the touch for several days after application? Unlike the chemical cures of other systems, TA-500 is water-based and cures by evaporation. This process can take up to a few days to complete. The loop wire is 100% encapsulated during this time. There are very fine surface cracks in the sealant. Why? And does it affect the quality of the installation? TA-500 cures by evaporation, and surface cracks may form due to evaporation of water in the sealant. This process does not affect the quality of the installation. What precautions, if any, need to be taken? TA-500 should not be applied during or when rain is imminent. Application temperature should be at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit and rising. Protect from freezing. How does TA-500 cost compare to other sealants? TA-500 is approximately 30% less in cost than other one-part polyurethane sealants. How will TA-500 affect my bottom line? Productivity should increase by approximately 30%. Sealant costs will decrease by approximately 25 to 30%. How does TA-500 affect safety risk? A. It decreases workers' compensation claims. Workers will not be exposed to toxic vapors. Workers will not be exposed to chemicals that can burn skin. Workers will be using proper tools which will prevent lower back injuries. And B. TA-500 decreases liability risk due to increased productivity. Traffic lanes are closed for shorter periods of time, which means less exposure to traffic hazards. You have just watched a demonstration for TA-500 loop sealant. TA-500 is a unique loop sealant that is environmentally and user-friendly. Classified as a non-hazardous material, it is water-soluble prior to curing and cleans up with water. TA-500 is economically superior. It comes ready to use, requires no costly equipment, and speeds up application time. Any unused portion can be used on your next loop and has a shelf life of 1 year. In addition, TA-500 is technically advanced, modified with polymer for superior flexibility and adhesion in both concrete and asphalt. TA-500 is quick and easy to install. Traffic can immediately drive over a loop without the sealant being pulled from its slot. We are confident that once you try TA-500 and our systematic method of loop installation, the productivity of your loop crews will increase.
For more information, contact Freedom Rock Industries at 916-914-3181 or check our online website at www.freedomrock.com.